Ok, ya estamos grabando. Ok, muchísimos saludos a todos. Muchísimos saludos si nos están aquí, si están con nosotros en el Festival de Latinoamérica 2021. Me llamo Nicolás Miranda y también me llamo Ocarina Owl. Yo hoy estoy brindándoles un concierto de Ocarina, y este concierto es muy especial para mí. Toco mis canciones favoritas. Toco yo mis canciones, tres canciones andinas. Y también toco unas canciones de géneros diferentes para el festival y para mostrar las capacidades de la ocarina. Les invito a todos ustedes, a todos, que si tienen alguna cosa que quieren decir, por favor escríbanlo en los comentarios. Ahí voy a estar leyendo igual al concierto. Estoy muy entusiasmado para tocar para ustedes hoy. Es un gran privilegio. Si me conocen de YouTube, de Instagram, y saben que yo doy mis videos en dos idiomas. Voy a hablar también en inglés porque también ahorita tengo otra audiencia que me está acompañando aquí en el Instagram, así es que les voy a hablar en inglés ahorita. Hello everybody. Today I am performing for the for the Latin American Festival, Latin American Ocarina Festival. I hope you guys enjoy my performance. I will be performing 3 songs from the Andes. The first one is called El Condor Pasa, and then a few other songs that are my favorites. I hope you enjoy. Hoy tocaré 3 canciones de los Andes. La primera se llama El Condor Pasa. Espero que la disfruten mucho. Si está muy fuerte o muy quedito, por favor díganme. ¿Sí lo pueden escuchar bien? Esa es mi prueba de sonido. ¿Lo pueden escuchar bien?
Sí, está perfecto. Se escucha
Perfecto.
bien.
Muchísimas gracias. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Ese es El Condor Pasa. That song is called El Condor Pasa. It's written by the Peruvian composer Daniel Alomía Robles. El autor de ese tema es el gran compositor del Perú, Daniel Alomía Robles. Les explico. Espero que me puedan ver bien, que todo esté bien, que no haya ninguna interrupción de audio. Si hay algo, por favor, párame Estefano, párenme alguien. Aquí estoy leyendo el chat bien rápido. Excelente. Ok, correcto. Gracias, Lomar. Te lo agradezco mucho. Thank you very much. I hope it's sounding well on both platforms right now that I'm streaming. El próximo video que vamos a ver ahorita es la próxima canción es una canción andina. La canción se llama Camino de Llamas por el compositor Uña Ramos. Es un tema original de Quena. This next song was written for the Quena. It is called Camino de Llamas, which translates to Path of the Flame. I hope you enjoy it. It was written for Quena. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. That was Camino de Llamas, written by Uña Ramos. Camino de Llamas, escrito por Uña Ramos. La última canción andina que voy a tocar hoy se llama El Pituco. The last song that I'm going to play is called El Pituco. Hope you enjoyed. Me encanta esa canción. I love that song very, very much. The next songs I am going to play today are going to be I'm going to play one song because I love rock and roll. It's called Lonely Boy, and I hope you guys enjoy it. La próxima canción que voy a tocar, porque me gusta mucho el rock and roll, es una que se llama Lonely Boy. Espero que les guste mucho. Aquí vamos con Lonely Boy. That song was called Lonely Boy. Esa canción se llamó Lonely Boy. Espero que les haya gustado. Ahorita voy a checar los comentarios bien rápido. Gracias, gracias, gracias a todos. Thank you so much for joining me. Voy a tocar dos canciones más. Estas son las dos últimas. La primera va a ser una canción japonesa que se llama Murasame. La canción Murasame significa el rocío de la mañana. I'm going to be playing a song from Japan called Murasame no. Murasame is the mist of evening. Okay. very much. Thank you. Muchas gracias. La última canción, the last song that I will be playing is called, well, you'll just recognize it. It's the last song that I'll be playing. And I hope you enjoyed my performance tonight. Espero que hayan disfrutado mi concierto esta noche. Me llamo Ocarina Owl. My name is Ocarina Owl. I have a YouTube page, I have an Instagram page, tengo una página de YouTube, una página de Instagram. Síganme en Instagram, síganme en YouTube. Espero que les haya gustado mucho. Esta es la última canción. Espero que les guste mucho. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias por ver mi concierto. Up next is David Erick Ramos. Link is in my bio if you're listening to me on Instagram. El próximo concierto va a ser David Erick Ramos. Quédense aquí, va a estar espectacular. Muchísimas gracias a todos por venir a mi concierto. Muchísimas gracias por ver en Instagram. Thank you very much for watching on Instagram. See you next time on Instagram. Bye bye. Muchísimas gracias por venir aquí y por ver. Voy a leer los comentarios en un momentito ahorita. Perdona, Stefan, aquí te doy el panelist. Perdóname, no te lo di. Well, muchas gracias. Thank you very much, Charles. Really appreciate you being here. Thank you, everybody. Please stay tuned. Don't leave for David Erick Ramos's performance. He'll be back in, we'll be back in about 3 minutes with his performance. Thank you again so much. Really loved having you here. Thank you so much. I'll be reading your comments and responding. Thank you.
Hola, bienvenidos a todos de vuelta. Así que por fin estamos una gran bienvenida a David Ramos, que ahora Nicolás le va a hacer de verdad la introducción. Pero la verdad estamos muy emocionados de tener a un ocarinista de este calibre, de nivel mundial. Así que bueno, me imagino que muchos están acá emocionados por conocer qué nos trae David. Así que Nicolás, te dejo con la presentación.
Claro que sí, con mucho gusto y les aprecio mucho otra vez que hayan venido a mi concierto esta noche. Muchísimas gracias. Aquí está David. David no necesita introducción porque muchísimos de nosotros lo conocemos. David es un ocarinista de los Estados Unidos. Él es originalmente de San Antonio, Texas, pero como ustedes conocen, se mudó y ahora está pues produciendo música, está a punto de sacar su nuevo álbum de música de Ocarina y estamos muy entusiasmados de darle una gran bienvenida. Por favor, denle una gran bienvenida en el chat a David Erick Ramos. Yo voy a traducir para él, así es que la traducción que voy a hacer, las voy a hacer en el chat. Si él habla inglés, simplemente vean el chat y yo traduzco para él. Ok, muchísimos aplausos virtuales para David Erick Ramos. Aquí viene. Here he is.
Hello, everybody. Hopefully, you can hear me okay. Thank you, Nicholas and Stefan, for the introduction. And if you could give me a thumbs up if you can
Yeah.
hear me.
Yes, we hear you. Okay.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Perfect. I am pulling up my video right now. And it says you can't start video because the host has stopped it. Oh, wait.
Now you're host. Now you.
Yes, perfect. Okay, thank you guys for having me. I apologize for being a little bit late. I literally just got home from a songwriting retreat, which I've been working on my next original project for the last year or so, ever since quarantine started, and so I've been writing lots and lots and lots of music, but I got stuck, and I needed to take a trip away from the home to finish writing some songs. So I just got back, so I'm a little tired, but I'm gonna try to put on my best performance for you guys. Uh, so I wanted to start with some Zelda songs, which most of us are pretty familiar with. Here we go. Beautiful. One of my favorite Zelda tunes. And I tried to pick some of the more Latin flared ones. So this next one is Dragon Roost Island from the Wind Waker. Okay, someone asked the question, where can you buy a Mopram? So this is a Mopram double alto C. I also have a single alto C here, which I'm going to play next, actually. It was repainted by our friend Tina, who does amazing reglazing jobs. And the maker of these, Minsu Kim, actually retired almost a decade ago now. So unfortunately, these are very difficult to find now. You can find them maybe like on eBay. However, his predecessor, the person that he taught how to make ocarinas, continued on with a company called Woodsound Ocarina, and you can find them at woodsound.kr. They sound exactly the same, with the exception of how they look, how they feel. They're made from wood, different types of woods. You can custom order them, and also to me, the tone, it sounds extremely close, but I can hear some of the difference between the Mopram and the wood sounds. But the wood sound will probably be as close as you're gonna get. And they're amazing. I played several of them. They sound spectacular. So you would not go wrong if you bought one. Next up, most of the pieces that I have for the first half of this performance are Latin based. And growing up in Texas, I listened to a lot of Spanish music. I don't speak Spanish myself. Lo siento, pero mi español es malo, which is why I'm speaking English. But I listened to a lot of Spanish music, particularly because of my dad and my grandfather. And one of my dad's favorite songs was an old romantic song called Sabor a Mi, which is, it's a very popular love song, and the melody is gorgeous. And I've had the opportunity to play it at several different live performances, but this is the first time I think I've ever played it online. So uh, it's such a gorgeous tune. So this is Sabor a Mi, made famous by Luis Miguel. I love that song so much. Thank you guys. Now is a moment that I've really been excited about because I actually wrote uh, a lot of music, as I mentioned, for these next couple original projects that I'm getting ready to release. It's been a couple years since I released an album, and so I thought I would go big for this next part, and I'm actually going to be releasing uh, three separate EPs, three smaller projects that, when you put them together, create a big album. And the first EP is focusing on music from around the world. Uh, and I'll wait to reveal the genres for the other two EPs. But I wrote two Latin style pieces for this first one, and this first one is was very different from me. It's called El Corazón del Sol, or The Heart of the Sun. And it's a very happy dance salsa piece, which is very different from me from what I usually write. And probably the most complicated piece on this next project. So I hope you like this one. This is El Corazón del Sol. So that was the first piece. And the other original piece is called, thank you guys. I'm really proud of that one. So hope you guys liked it. This next one is called the Bumblebee Bassa. And silly little story over this one. This piece was actually written for a project, a collaborative project called Global Game Jam, which, if you've never heard of it before, it is a uh, worldwide competition. It's not really a competition, but it's a worldwide project that people spend 48 hours trying to create their own video game. And I tried it for the first time 2 years ago. And the theme of of this particular year was making a video game about home. What does home mean to you? And my team came up with the concept of a beehive, like a bumblebee hive, and what the hive means to the bee. And the hive gets destroyed, and the bee, the protagonist that you are when you play the game, has to find his bee friends and recreate their beehive. So you play through the game, you find your friends, you build a community, and then you rebuild the hive. But what happens at the end of the game, spoiler alert, is the hive gets struck by lightning and it explodes. So all that hard work for nothing. However, the bee ends up realizing that his home wasn't the hive, but his family, his community. And so the title of the game was "Home is where the hive is," based on the phrase "Home is where the heart is." Uh, Very long-winded story for a silly little game, but this was the title theme for that video game. This is the Bumblebee Boss. Nice little cool down piece there. All right. So I had planned two more pieces. I realize we're a little bit over time, so I apologize for that. Um, Nicholas, do we have time or should I cut one?
We have time, David.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So both of these are old tunes, but they're fan favorites. So I wanted to play a Golden Fields and then a little bit of Together. So here we go.
Before you play
Yes,
together, can I please translate some of the comments that people have been saying?
please.
Okay, so Marta Patricia, who she did a panel earlier on her teaching. Her classroom is very similar to mine, but she lives somewhere else. She says, "I love the instruments that you use, David, and the accompaniments are very harmonious." That could also mean they're very they have really good harmony. Um, and artists and uh, they say she says they heighten the melodic timbre of your ocarina, and she really loves it. She put
Thank you.
emojis, and she's really awesome. Also, a lot of people are saying yes, please play together. Yes, we love Golden Fields. One person, Marcelo, said that he loved the song Budrio. Leomar said that there's like the first song he heard off of Spotify from you was Golden Fields.
Mm,
Um, and I'm scrolling up just to read some of these comments because we're not going to have a chance to do it afterwards. Going back to Bumblebee, Bossa Nova, they're saying, creo que la salsa tiene mucha influencia de Bossa Nova. A lot of people were really enjoying the Bossa Nova song. They were saying that salsa and Bossa Nova were having influence on each other. They enjoyed the accompaniment. They say it sounded really beautiful. A lot of beat emojis. Um, a lot of people were saying that they were really enjoying cumbia. They were enjoying. A few people were saying that they had an idea for Valentine's Day after they heard your song earlier before that, and they were enjoying. They were dancing to it, and they were having a lot of fun. So just wanted to share that with you, David.
thank you. Thank you,
Yeah. And
everybody.
I,
Gracias.
hi, and I want to say a question I marked. It's from Marta. She asks if you are going to sell the sheet music and backing tracks of your new album.
Yes, in fact, the music is was what I was reading right here on the iPad.
Okay. Perfect. Ok. Entonces, Marta, que tú preguntabas si va a estar vendiendo sus las partituras y las pistas de acompañamiento de su nuevo álbum. Another question: if do you have the link for the game, the bee, the
Oh
bumblebee?
yes, actually, I'll share it on in the
Okay.
comments. It's not
Okay.
good. it's it's a really simple game, but my music is there so you can hear it.
I've played it before, and I really like it.
Mm,
Just contrary opinion.
thank
And
you.
one personal question. This is mine. Uh, what is the harmony pedal you're using?
Oh yeah, so this is the maybe I can show it to you. The VE. It's kind of hard. Let me see if I can.
Oh, perfect. I have the same. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
The B
Uh,
B20.
yeah, VE-20. I really like the reverb is great, but I like the harmony part too for the octave down and sometimes above. Like if I do this, hello, you can't really hear it here, but I'll use it on the next piece here.
Perfect. Thanks.
All right, there we go. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much to Stefan and Nicholas for organizing this as well. I know it's a lot of hard work to organize a festival, and I really appreciate everybody who's here and supporting it. And it's just exciting to be part of the first Latin American Ocarina Festival as well. So hopefully we all get to do this in person next year or the year after that. But this has been fun. Thank you, everybody. Gracias.
Thank you very much, David. Muchas gracias, David. Por favor, en el chat, denle un aplauso virtual a David por su gran concierto hoy, esta noche. Espero que les haya gustado. David, if you want to see right now, is a virtual applause for you. They are just giving you appreciation for the concert that you just performed. Thank you again so much, David. I really appreciate you. Really enjoyed listening to your songs. They were so good and so much fun to listen to. I hope you had a good time, and we hope to have you back next year for the festival as well.
Thank you. Keep an eye out for that new EP with those 2 songs. It should be out by mid-February. That's my
Of
hope.
course.
Yep.
If you had any links you wanted to leave for them in the chat, you are very welcome to do so. I don't remember if you needed to put a link for how to buy the music for your album, or how to buy the music for, or the backtracks or anything like that. But if you want to, I can leave the chat open for just a moment too.
Oh, all the sheet music will be available on my website, which is daviderickramos.com, and then the music will be on iTunes, Spotify, all the normal places.
Ok. David dice que la partitura para su nuevo álbum va a estar listo en su página daviderickramos.com. Voy a dejar un enlace en la descripción, aquí en el chat. Y voy a decirles que ahí es donde la maestra Marta Patricia estaba diciendo, quería comprar la partitura, comprar los backtracks. Ahí dejé la website, la puse, website de David. Muchísimas gracias, David. I compartí tu website. I shared your website. Sorry, I started speaking Spanish. I shared your website. And if there's anything else you want to share or anything like that, we'll let you know. We'll post it in Ocarinas de Latinoamerica, which is our Facebook group. Feel free to post there as well if you would like, as far as your new album or how we can get a hold of the music, or when it goes live on Spotify, iTunes, or any various platforms.
Thank you. I was looking for the video game, but I'll send that to you so you can post it to the group too.
Of course, no worries. Dijo David que estaba buscando el videojuego, pero cuando lo encuentre me va a dar un enlace a mí y yo lo voy a publicar en Ocarinas de Latinoamérica. Si tienen oportunidad, amigos, por favor, sean parte de nuestro grupo de Ocarinas de Latinoamérica para poder ayudar a crecer la comunidad de Ocarinas en Latinoamérica. Le damos muchísimas gracias a David y empezamos mañana a las 12 horas tiempo Perú, con la exposición de fabricantes de Ocarina, con Bento Canta, Ocarina Arcoiris y Luna Kelta, 2 conciertos del gran Leomar Reyes, que es muy buen amigo mío, y del maestro Narváez mañana. Y también el micrófono abierto para cualquier persona que quiera tocar una canción, no en formato formal, pero en cualquier formato que tengan la oportunidad. En fin, el último día es mañana del festival. Nos ha encantado tanto tenerlos a todos ustedes. Voy a prender mi video por un momentito. One second. Voy a prender mi video aquí por un momentito. Thank you very much, David. It has been such a joy to have you guys. Thank you again so much. And hope you have a good night, and hope you can join us tomorrow for the last day of the festival. Que tengan buen día. Hasta luego todos. Nos vemos mañana. Bye.
Muchísimas gracias a todos. Adiós.
Hasta luego todos. Bye bye.